Welcome to the channel, YouTube world. We're going to get right into this with some Dragon Quest Builders 2 for Nintendo Switch. And as you can see here on the screen, we can actually continue from the demo. So that's pretty neat. So we're going to do that. And don't forget, I'm just refreshing the page as usual. So load save data from the demo version of the Dragon Quest Builders 2. Your adventure will resume from the start of the Isle of Awakening. Sounds pretty decent to me. I'm checking the delay. And it seems like it's a good 3 or 4 seconds behind. I don't know why that bothers me so much. I should just focus on the stream. It's an OCD thing. It absolutely drives me nuts when that happens. The load times on the Switch aren't too, they're a bit slow when you first load up the game. Obviously, you can see here as I'm talking how long it's going to take to actually load the game. That's not actually too terrible. It's a Switch. I mean, it's the size of your hand, for the love of God, right? You learned the recipe for pixelated protagonist. Pixelated prince. I think it's because I pre-ordered the game. I think these are some of the bonuses. Sun sigil block. Star sigil block. Moon sigil. I think those are the infinite blocks, but don't quote me on that. One of the biggest things I'm super excited about. You learn the recipe for Dragon Quest logo. It looks like there's no durability anymore for like your weapons and armor, but we'll take a look at that. You learn the recipe for ornamental chimera wing. You'll be able to use your downloaded content once you've progressed to a certain point in the game. Awesome. Moros awakens on a sandy shore. It seems he was washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton's ship. Because we're skipping the intro part, because let's be honest, that wasn't all that exciting. He decides to take a look around to see what he can see. Alright. And like I said, I did play both the PS4 and the Switch version. And yeah, it was a little smoother, to be honest. Like when you go like this, like little movements like this. See on the Switch, it's pretty smooth. But yeah, I could tell there was a bit of a difference, for sure. But I have a real life friend of mine I've known for over a quarter of a century, and he plays on Switch. So because of him, I decided to pick it up on the Switch. Apparently I'm hearing voices. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyways? How'd I even get here? Remember, you were on the ship. The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Moros might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Not too sure what those are. Oh, I think those are just like herbs or something. Alright, so I know that I have to go there. I just wanted to... Because don't forget, this is now continuing on from my other save. Yeah, it's amazing that there's no durability. That is like a lot of fun. Those were the quality of life improvements, as they said. I'm gonna pull my earbuds out just a bit because I feel like I'm yelling. You know, because they're like noise cancelling, so like when they're deep in you hear the echo when you talk. That's no fun. So we resumed from the demo, like I said, but anything you did here, though, you start like right from here. At least you don't have to do the ship part. The sky such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven or hell? More likely. Huh? What was that noise? Hey Spiky, who the heck are you? This is your little sidekick, I think. Finally a live one. Say you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank and then you woke up on the beach. So how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? Your name's Moros and you're an apprentice builder? I never heard of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish? Are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, and I'm like on 4.5 hours of sleep, so if I sound like I don't have the most enthusiasm in my voice, well, it's because I don't. Because I'm tired. And also different from the first game, we have, as you can see at the bottom left, we have a separate attack button from that glove that allows you to pick stuff up. So you don't have to keep like switching back and forth, because that was one of the annoyances. It also allows you to, in this game, see, I could pick up a block. You might be like, okay, and what's your point? Well, in the first game, you had to smack it like that. Get it? You had to kill the blocks. Not that they have lives, but you know what I mean. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you've never seen anything like this before. Actually, I have. Don't assume, Malroth. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? Yeah, how could I miss that haircut? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I? Cough, splutter. What the? Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Right, that's why you shouldn't assume. She sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Wow. You sadistic bastard. I should put you out of your misery. That's no way to treat a lady. Erg. Gasp. Where am I? How'd I get here? Eep. I know, it must be the hair. You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wow. There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Wow. Just a violent bastard. Mind if I do the honors? No, I don't need to eat. Oh, right, we have to go see her. Yeah, so like I said, the biggest thing will be feeling the 30 frames a second. Hey, Simi Boy, how's it going? I don't know how long ago you typed that, by the way. Get away from me, you villains. Do I look like Thanos? Thanos? Whatever the hell his name is. If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. No. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Moros when your ship sank. Do you have this game? Or plan on buying this game, Simi Boy? Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder with the ship. The one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. Yeah, look at my big, red, spiky hair. Or pink. How could you miss that? I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Oh, you're not really into this kind of game, I take it? Did you ever play the first game? Oh well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I am Lulu. Switch. By the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. I would have gotten it on PS4. Runs a little bit better. A little bit smoother with the frames per second, because I have a PS4 Pro. But my real-life friend I've known for a quarter of a century, he only has a Switch and an Xbox, and I ditched my Xbox, plus this game I don't think is on Xbox anyways. No, it's not. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix up the place. And what are you going to do? Build me this. It's got to be 2 blocks high. You at least going to be cooking me meals while I'm building everything? Just use those gloves of yours to pick up stuff. So basically the power glove from Thanos. We just pick up the world. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. Cook food on the bonfire. So I have to build and cook? Alright, take it easy. There's bound to be scaly winkle or 2 on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on a bonfire thirst is what I'm experiencing right now. A lot of reading here. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. You may as well put them to good use. Build some beds. Now I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm to get some beauty. Well, the least you can do is one of these 3 tasks. Hey, Sean Lee. How you doing? Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do. Yeah, see, for once I'm on his side. Bossy. Who made you the leader here anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Or to get a proper haircut. What the hell is that thing? It's like a... looks like an octopus in the back of his head. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Yeah, this guy's just a wife beater. I might have to put him down. Might have to give him the backhand. He's getting out of line. Oh, builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. I'm like, nah, you ain't the boss of me. I gotta build a house. You want me to cook, make beds? I say she's the one that should start cooking. It sounds rude. Don't get on me about this bullshit about, oh, you're sexist. I don't care what gender that person is. Everybody does their parts. He should be building the beds, she should be cooking, and I should be building the house. That's how that should work. I'm just saying. Will you save me from this? Does it look like I have a choice? I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. Maybe I'm going to have to put you down too. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises. What are you, a drill sergeant? Did I sign up for the United States Marine Corps? I don't think so. You'll have me to thank for it. As a... What? Okay, then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure I'm quite capable without your help. Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? So even he wants to do it. Well, how about we put her out of her misery instead? Is that the mission? To put her out? Put you down. No, can't put her down. If I had it my way, put the two of them down. That'd be the end of that. How's the building coming along? I do hope you won't keep me wait. Oh! So, not only am I being bossed around, I'm also on a freaking timer. I don't think so. I don't think so, Missy. That girl really gives me the hump. And I bet you want a hump, you sick bastard. First, she won't stop. What the hell is that word? Winging? Then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her lackey. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too. That doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy, sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. We've got to look out for number one. You've got to look out for number one. That's my motto. What's number one? By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you now. Hey, you said you were a builder. Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? What? Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her errands you'll do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just stuff some planks in the holes. And hey presto, we've builded ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Alright. So, make a room. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if Sean Lee is still in here, or if he disappeared. We had a few people in here. Now everybody's leaving. This is a slower paced game. Again, this is not Call of Duty. So that can definitely happen. It looks ugly. I could have used sand, but I don't think this is our permanent room anyways. Morrows, you repaired my... It's not your room. For the love of God. Alright, I gotta turn this crap down. My phone's going crazy. Or my Twitter, I should say. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Anyways, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. Well, I sure frickin' hope so. I built the damn place. I'm allowed to visit anytime I want. Jeez. Now, I don't remember how to make beds. I did this in the demo. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. I could care less. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those scaly winkle things on the bonfire. Eureka! Morrows learns a new recipe. Lighting. A big bundle of branches that burns brightly can be cooked for food. What's the deal with that book? You just invented bonfires, and now you can build one if you have enough materials. Yeah. Wood, oil, worn out workbench. Well, if it's the oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. There we go. Morrows obtains some splats of oil. All you need now is wood. That girl said you can get some from the driftwood and broken barrels on the beach, whatever that means. Anyways, you better get that bonfire built. No use starving her. Only put her in an even worse mood. Okay, it's the beds that I wanted to work on. No. So if we hit X, that doesn't do anything. It might be that. Okay, so that's sort of like the select mode. Right? Inventory. Ah, there we go. equipment. Yeah, I just don't think we're there yet. I don't think I get to choose what order I want to do these in. Or maybe there is. Build some beds, cook on the bonfire. Sorry, I'm like half asleep. Maybe I should have slept a bit more. Okay, there, oil. So I just need one more wood. There we go. There's no response. It's just a corpse. And what, it just vanishes as I speak to it? What kind of witchcraft is that? There's no response. Wow. Well then. So we already have enough for that. How come if I speak to him and the girl, they don't disappear? See? That was one of the minor annoyances of the game that some people were saying. Was how if you accidentally talk to an NPC, you can't just back out of the conversation. And that definitely would be annoying. Whatever. Let's put it right here. What's that you've made? It's hot as heck. And it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. Thanks, Einstein. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire. Oh, okay. For real? Yeah. You can use it to cook stuff. Great. Sorry, I'm like really tired. 22 minutes? Hard to say how long I'm gonna go for. I might actually only do a half hour, to be honest with you, like in terms of the live stream. It's hard to say. What next? Build some beds. How? Weird, I don't remember having this problem. Oh, right. We haven't cooked anything yet. So the cool thing about having an NPC is, as you can see, when you start looking for stuff, he'll do the same thing. And whatever he grabs, it goes in your inventory. So that's pretty neat. I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders, but what does that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials, which you use to make new stuff. I think I'm starting to understand. Yes. How come I don't know already? Look, they might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. And apparently you've never met a barber either. Well, not that I remember anyways. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need helping hands smashing stuff, then I'm your man. There's the scaly winkles that we need. There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep an eye peeled and get some. I wonder if there's a way to turn off, like later in the game, having a follower. So there is no auto attack, like where you keep your finger down. You have to mash the button. I don't remember if there was XP in the first one. I could have sworn that there was. But it's been a while since I played the first one. To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't like the first one much. I liked the idea of the game, I just didn't like the way it was executed. I didn't find there was a lot of replay value, and it just kind of felt lacking. See, you can pick it up. But what I never understood... Oh, there, you have to smack it to... There, I see. It's that funny looking thing you got there. It wouldn't be one of those scaly winkles that the girl was talking about by any chance. Smells fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be checking up chunks till break of dawn. Yeah, I get it. We have to cook it. I just want to grab a few while we're out here. Yeah, so the draw distance, the colors, the lighting, anti-aliasing, you know, all that fun stuff. It's all the same on PS4. Except that there's a little bit less shadows on the Switch, which is actually good in a way, because it makes the distance not look as dark. And like I said, sometimes it's a little bit more rough, slightly. Like when you're moving in terms of the frames per second. But other than that, which I'm not going to deny, it does, you know, minor annoyance. I mean, there's tax on the Nintendo Switch, right, when you buy a game? So, in Canadian dollars, this cost me $90. Had I bought it on my PlayStation 4, there's no taxes, it would have been $80. So I would have saved 10 bucks, would have had a much better performance, flawless performance. But then I potentially wouldn't have been able to play with my friends, so. And it's not like it's terrible. Like, this is actually pretty smooth here. Yeah, I am, like, incredibly tired. I almost forgot what I had to do for a second. See what happens here? As soon as I walk to the fire, if you notice at the bottom left, those are things that you can eat, but when you walk to the fire, you can automatically place it. And when you place it, you can then choose to cook it. That's not what we're supposed to cook, but that's not the point. Right? I'm just kind of showing that you can do that. As we wait for it to finally cook. So it went from just being kelp to being crispy kelp, obviously. Now we're going to place this. You can only place one at a time. Okay. Careful, Morals. That thing just fell in the fire. Oh, it's because I put it there. So you builders can make food too? Yeah, it's called being a cook. A little while. Let's go and look for some more materials. I'd rather not. Like I said, almost a half hour. We'll just kind of move ahead. I think once we get to the next part, because this is like the first mission. I think after I build the bed, sorry, I might end up going back to bed myself just for a little bit. Sniff, sniff that aroma. Uh-huh. That's the smell of a succulently seared scallywinkle. I must have it. No. You can't have it. Look here, builder. Stop playing games and handle... Hey, listen. I'll put you in the fire. Wow. Just like that. Ah, the scent of the seaside combines perfectly with the gravely crunch of the sand grains. simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try tossing it in the fire. And it's more filling, right, because you actually need to eat in this game. Cook food on the bonfire. Done. Oh, how rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Uh-huh. Moros and Malroth, you say? I know you're a builder, Moros, but what do you do, Malroth? I don't know what I do. Can't remember anything. My memory's blank. Wow, I'm tired. And this, what an unexpected partnership to have an amnesiac friend. Hey, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like him, I will put you down, boy. Yawn, speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. Yeah, I am too. I'm like literally like... I live streamed once for the one person that's watching. Unless that's counting me as a watcher. I have this mystery watcher. Every time I stream, there's always one person that like almost within 5 seconds is watching my stream. I will never know who that person is because they do not speak. But it has to be the same person. Anyhow, it's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. Alright. Yeah, first half hour, which is good, because I don't want to make these too long. I could end up coming back in 10 minutes. I just need to stretch my legs, and yeah, I need to think. Basic bedding made from dried weeds, plankton pile. Can be slept on. Here we go, he's got his book out again. What do you have invented this time? Is that so? Man, I'm just itchy this morning. I get like that sometimes where I'm just like super itchy. Oh, there's a second person that joined. How long is that going to last? Probably not long. But it doesn't matter. One person. I can't even talk. 1, 2, 10, 1,000. I could care less. I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, let's build these beds. Oh, wow, I do have enough dry grass. I don't know why that was exciting, but... See? We're back down to 1. I knew. It was too good to be true. Okay, so let's go in here. Now, the one thing I didn't like about the building, that's right, I'm complaining already, is let's say I'm facing this way. But I want the bed to be this way. Then I have to face that way. There's no, like, rotate as far as I know. Whoops. See? I just have to go like that. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is a first-person mode. I forgot to mention that. So that's kind of cool. Well, it's not kind of cool. It's really cool. Yay, you made a bed, blah, 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 blah. Taking a nap during the day will help to recharge our energies after the sun goes down. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder on a deserted island, no less. They would think you're scandalous, that's what they think. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown at Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may have marooned on a desert island with these 2 lumbering Lamoxes, whatever the hell that is. But I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Well, you haven't really been trying anything. You've had me cook, you've had me build and make your bed. Anyways, thank you both so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. I think this is an amazing place to stop. It's not like there's 1,000 people watching. Yeah, so you just push down on the right analog stick to go from first person to third. It's a welcomed addition. Sorry, am I actually supposed to sleep, or... Let's see now. You've repaired the room, sorted my sleeping, made me supper. I do believe that's everything. Well, I'm glad you're satisfied. I must say it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. That's because I'm not. I'm a master builder. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do. What? So that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a little fun adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture and maybe even some manners. What in the blue hell was that? Now then, Moors, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage thirsty scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. What? It must also be all cooked by lunchtime, or I shall be cross. She's kidding, right? Okay. Lulu's demands. Now, I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's just a big pain in the neck. As she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Well, you can't. Hey, Moros, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. Okay, go ahead. I will be ending the stream, just so you know, the one person watching. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what should I do first? Yeah, I'm like literally falling asleep. No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. Wow. What I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. Why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. That's right, you won't. Ah, forget it. I thought making stuff would be fun in games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Moros. I'll be relying on you to build things for me. What? Seeing you made that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you evened things out and made some things for me. I don't think so, pal. Eureka. Yay! Oaken Club. Can only be used by Malroth. So it's an exclusive item to him. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah! Gimme, gimme. I'll bonk your head off that table. Is what I'm gonna do. There we go. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff. Ha! That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Give to Malroth. Moros gives the oaken club to Malroth. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. That looks like it could have taken me out. squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying. And to think you made it using only junk you found on the beach. Thanks. Can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a few things about how to fight. Just follow my lead and you'll be scrapping with the best in no time. Go down the coast, the enemies, come on. Yeah, this is where I'm ending it. It's done. It's over. 40 minutes. I'm tired. Hang on, Moros, we're not done for the... Well, I'm telling you we are, you little bastard. First of all, I'm gonna... New... Oh, no data. I thought it said new data. Like as in having more than one save. I'll at least save here, and that's it. Save successful. Well, that concludes this live stream. Like I said, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I can barely keep my eyes open. So, obviously, this wasn't like the most exciting, thing in the world there. But, at least it showcases, like the first little bit of the game once you get to the island. Like most things, usually slow pace at first. So, thanks for stopping by, for the one person that stuck around. And, 5, 6... In about 3.5 hours, around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when I will be back. So until next time, take care, and I shall see you all in the next stream. Bye now.